So hey everybody, this is July, I think it's July 9th, and it's evening time. It's probably 6:30 or so, and those are my beautiful front steps, my porch off the blessed mess. See the nice handrail that Justin did for me. I know it's a mess. Put my trash bag out there when we went and did our errands, and I never put it in the car. So here it sits. Well, tomorrow. So that is my handrail. And this was the original over in Sacramento. And then Justin, because the steps actually, I walked up this way straight to the front. Well, we've turned them because the trailer is actually, there's my filthy car. There's my driveway, the entrance to the property right now. And you come down. I don't want to turn too fast. And then you go around. And there's the Friendship. And then, see, the sun is going down. And then you keep going around. And there's the Blue. And you keep going around. And look at how exciting. And see those posts? That's the beginnings of the solar mount. And then this little post right here, that's where the well is. So then if you keep going around, then there's the entrance to the driveway again right there. And this is the blessed mess. And so my mom up in heaven, she's watching this video going, "Oh, I'm so excited, Sherry, you have a circular driveway. And you're a land baron." That was like the ultimate thing for my mom to have. You've made it if you've got a circular driveway. So, Mom, I have a circular driveway. So I'm standing pretty much in the middle of the property. And there's me, and look how tall I got. And there's my neighbor over there. Tell you, he's the one who came over and built this driveway for me, and has done several things. Now you notice up on top of the truck is some more boards, and that is more material that's going to go on the solar mount tomorrow. So that's the beginning. I don't know how much you can see from here. Let's walk over there. I was just looking at color swatches because I need to paint the front steps. Now there's my power. That's the Blue Eddy right there. This generator was loaned to me by Jim, and I thank you for that, as well as the water tote, so that Justin could has got water to cement the posts in, and we'll get closer. I didn't want one single post because I actually have 12, believe it or not, solar panels that came with the well. So there's, let's get 1, 2, 3, and then there's going to be a few in the center with the crossbar, and that is the angle that the panels are going to be. And there's the sunset going down. And there's the blue. Now we will walk over to the Chicky babes. You can see their coop over there with the blue tarp. And there's exciting things going on over here too. Here is a post that disappeared with, I think, a little doggy. There's Chicky babes. And there's Justin. And I found this out over there.
What's that? Stick?
That stick. And there's dinner. Oh no. And there's little dog. Hi, little dog. She wags her tail and her whole butt goes. And there she is. Hi, little dog. Uh-oh. My orange. Oh. The orange bucket.
Oh, here. I'm sorry.
No, you need something to sit on.
I got 2 chairs in storage. I got to bring it over.
I've got a little bitty stool in there if you want to try it, but it's shorter than this. Okay. Whoop, flapping your ears. Hi, everybody. Oh, I wanted to show you this first. Look at that. That's beginnings of the Chicken Run Garden House. And there's no wire yet, as you can tell, as little dog just walked through the door, literally. And it is 19 feet long and about, I think it's 10 feet wide and about 7 feet tall. And it's a kit, and it's super easy to put together. See, it has these little snappy things. You just clip them all together. Now, obviously, we're going to have to reinforce it, but it's going to be the first one of a few that I'm going to work out. I think it will set up side by side. We'll probably have another one coming out this way. We will definitely have another one going out that way. And Justin and I were talking, and we're thinking that this space right now will work for the chickens that I have, the 6 Chicky babes, plus maybe 4 or 5 more. Because right now, this coop, and I know Noelle worked super hard on it, but they're growing out of it so fast that they're really starting to have fights. So it's just a couple of them mainly, but we want them to be happy chickens. And here's Buttercup. She and Elvis are usually the first ones to want to hop out. No hopping. Hi, look at you right here. I brought you treats. Oh, and here's my butt. It's just like a cat. See? We have Elvis and Snow and Buttercup. And they're usually the first ones that come up here, and they want to hop out the door. Hi. Yeah? You think? What do you think? No, you don't want to get in there with it. Darn it, I'm sorry, I can't get my fingers. This is Elvis. This is Snow. That's Buttercup. That is Bubbles. See all the feathers she's got on her feet. Hi. And then, look at you. Your top nut standing straight up. Yeah. Well, let's see. Can I put my phone here without you guys trying to eat it? So I can take. See, darn it. I need some kind of. Be nice. We had put this here originally so I could video, but they got so tall now they can reach it. So I can't hold it there. Hey! No! No! Get back in. Look at the big old crown you got on your head, Snow. You used to not have any, and now you got that big one. Look it. How am I supposed to video? Hi, Elvis. see if my phone will stay like that. I want to open up this can. It's not a can of worms. It's not a can of whoop-ats. Whoop, whoop. It's a can of crickets. It is. But they're not live crickets. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of crickets in this can. Now this is weird looking. Look it in there. There it is. It's a can of crickets. I actually found this at Walmart. Oops.
You want me to wrap it in foil and put it on the porch?
Oh, look what I got for dinner. Ooh, does that look yummy?
So,
Actually, you could leave it right there and I'll grab it on my way over.
Sand in it.
Or wrap it in
Foil,
foil
I'll
and
put it
yeah.
on the porch.
Thank you. See, I am being treated like a queen. I love it. So, I am doing okay. They're looking at those crickets there on the ground like, what is that? I don't know. What do you think? So the consensus is the very top of this temporary coop is going to have to come down to fit in the house that I have over there. And we thought it was going to be just perfect, but it's just a little bit too tall. So we're going to take off and just flatten it. See that stick that's way up there? That's probably going to be the top of the coop. So if they want to perch in here, then it'll be that stick right here will be their top perch. That's going to be nesting boxes, and that will also come down a little bit. That was an interesting noise. In order for it to fit into that building. So it's Elvis and Buttercup back there. Hey, just walk by. You don't have to smack them in the head. But this coop, they have been in here for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it has already gotten too small because they're arguing often. I mean, they could go to different levels, but they're still picking on each other. There's chicken butts everywhere. Look at all those chicken butts. And what they're doing is they're picking at those crickets. They like them. Ooh, there's a nice feather. I've been collecting the nicer feathers and to put in my cowboy hat. See, there's a pretty gray feather. That Smoke running around with a cricket in his mouth. They kind of figured out they like those. And the wind has been a little bit much for them. They don't like the wind so much. So, this, excuse me, right along here, this front part here, lets a lot of wind in when they're down there on the ground. So, we're going to put a board across here. Because literally, the wind does, just like G-Bear was complaining about the wind. The wind blows almost constantly, and it's between 7, I'm trying to adjust my chair here, 7 and 10 miles an hour. Ooh, I almost fell backwards. And so when they are down here on the ground, it just blows their feathers, all over. And it has to be, it's just like your hair blowing in the wind, but it's your whole body. And it's annoying. And they complain, and they really don't like it. So we're gonna put a board across the front here to block the wind. And then that board over here on this side blocks the afternoon sun. We're going to make it a little bit higher, aren't we? No, so that the afternoon sun doesn't come in so harsh on them. And the morning sun's okay. Hi, how you doing, Elvis? Elvis is my bud, aren't you? This is Elvis. He's my buddy. Yeah. Yes, you are. If I had 2 hands, I'd pick him up and he'd come over here. See? There's a squabble going on right there. There's Elvis' feet. There's Elvis' face. Elvis has grown out of his white chin. Doesn't have a white chin anymore. Ah, Blossom. This is Blossom. This is Elvis. And Smoke is getting white ears. Oh, 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 oh. No, not my bracelet. Smoke is getting white ears. So is it night time, you guys? Do you like those crickets? I'll bring you some more in the morning. And another thing about blocking the wind is that when I put bedding in, it gets blown all over the place. And, even though they are kicking through it and doing their thing, the bedding kind of gets blown all over. And when it gets hot in the afternoon, I put ice in that pan and they walk around in it and get cool. There you go. No, not my bracelet. It's about time to go night-night. And they all line up on that perch on the very tippy top. And that's where they sleep. But to put it, what you doing, Elvis? To put it in that house, the top's gonna have to come down about a foot. There's snow. You can't get up here, Elvis. Here's So there's the update on the chickens. They are doing great. They are growing like chickens should. And in the next 2 days, they will be in their new house. Come on, focus. There it goes. That's Smoke and Blossom. And I'm doing the deep bedding method. So there's gotta lock the door down. It's evening at Desert Rest. There have been some fires in the area. Maybe looking at smoke from a fire somewhere. I'm not aware of any. Is there any going on in Northern California? So I'm very excited to see this building going up, as well as the solar array. And the only gripe I have about this building is this door is not wide enough for a wheelbarrow. They kind of should have thought about that. But there's the door. And I just open the door and enter. And then I can close the door behind me. Oh, and look, there's the moon just peeking up over the hill. That's the moon coming up. I think we're going to have a full moon here pretty soon. But as you can see, it's not super tall. I mean, I can touch the top of the door. And if I get on my tippy toes, I can touch that. And I'm only 5 feet tall. So, and we're going to have, there's kind of 3 sections. I'm standing under one. There is number 2 and number 3. And we think what we're going to do is tarp the second section. And the Chicky Babe house will go probably in that back area there. Or here in the center. Haven't quite decided. And then if we put it against the back wall, then we can make the nesting boxes stick outside. But I don't care if I have to walk inside to get the eggs. So it just depends on how best the coop will fit. The Chicky Babe mansion that came out of Noel's brain, he did a really, really good job on it. It's just that the chickens grow so fast that they grew out of it so fast. So we're going to have to modify it. Wow, look at the moon now. Let me see if I can't focus in closer. There it is. Coming up over the hill. Justin has been a godsend, literally. And he's been pulling me along because he doesn't like to sit. And I do. I think it frustrates him. And I'm sorry about that, Justin. Oh, there's a lot of dog poo over here. Justin!
Yeah.
You should come out and see the moon. He's really into stars and stuff. Check that out.
Cool. Full moon tonight, huh?
Yeah, it looks full, doesn't it? It just came up over the hill.
It's getting cold.
It is. He's been working real hard and getting stuff done.
Been hardly working.
That's my fault, huh? Because I'm so slow. But, so it's night for chickens. Chicken night. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's still down there? Is that Elvis? Elvis, are you still down there cleaning up crickets? Oh, he's getting ready to go to bed too. So it's night for Chicky babes. There is sunset behind Blue Mountain at Desert Rest. And I have a rant, but I'm going to save it till tomorrow because this video is getting long. But here it is. There's the blue. And the beginnings of the garden house and the chicken run. And the beginnings of the solar array. You can see it right there. And then, let's see, the light's not on that. But right there, you can't see, let me get over here a little bit more, is the well. There's the post that we put right next to the wellhead, and the solar light's not on yet, but it'll be coming on in a minute. But you see that stick? That's the well. And then eventually, all the trailers, the Blessed Mess, the Blue, and the Friendship are going on a landing pad out kind of right there. And then the garden house and the pond is right there. And then I'll have my office. We'll have a guest quarters. We'll have another shed that's going to become our kitchen and bathroom. And it's going to be all out that way. So I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can't point to it. No, you can barely see it. Right down there is a little light. and that is the bottom corner. And then there's another solar light over there. That's the other bottom corner of the property. All right, y'all. You want to tune in to the next video because I've got a rant against what they make us get on our driver's license. The real ID. Well, the real ID doesn't help for nothing. I'm so upset. But as you saw, I have ribs and salad and corn on the cob waiting for me. So I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching. Chicky babes are doing great. Everything is doing well. Watch for the next video because it's going to be a very interesting rant. Thank you very much for stopping by and checking out the videos. And good wishes. God bless you all. And remember, God is good. That's it today from Desert Rest.